Coach, even when you guys lost at Kansas, the offense still hit it decently well. To pick up 17 hits tonight, is this type of offense here to stay for you guys down the stretch?
Yeah, I hope so. We're having some consistency on offense. It appears we got our short game back that disappeared for a little while. I think we had 3 or 4 bunt hits tonight, moved some runners. We had 5 or 6 stolen bases, and we got a lot of hits, but we didn't smash balls like we normally do. Not a ton of extra base hits in the gaps, that type thing. So it's nice to know that you can win games without being able to do that by bunting and moving runners and stealing bases, that type thing.
Coach, obviously Kyle continues to hit the ball pretty well and got the hitting streak going. And, baseball players are notorious for having being superstitious and doing the same thing. Are managers superstitious at all when they have a player going through a streak like that?
Yeah, of course. We don't. That's not anything that we're going to discuss. I don't want you guys talking to Kyle about it because that just puts too much pressure on a young kid. So he plays pitch to pitch. That's what he's been doing. He's seeing the ball really good right now, and he'll continue. He's a mature kid. He's grown up a lot, so that's the kind of thing that shouldn't affect him.
Was the plan to try to get Dodson some work, regardless of the situation?
Yeah, he's been out for a while, and he just needed to get on the mound and face a couple hitters. And when you're off for 6 weeks, your first time back's not going to be pinpoint accuracy. We knew that going into it. We just needed to get the first one out from under his belt.
Coach, obviously you gave the bullpen guy some good work tonight, and then if you could just talk about what you saw from them tonight, and maybe what you saw from the bullpen in Kansas here as well.
Consistency's been an issue with us. Get a guy that throws really good and you flip him the ball the next time and he's not as good. So we just need to be consistent. But Kessler was pretty good tonight. Manoah was pretty good tonight. Yeah. Those are the guys we need in our last 7 regular season games, because just don't know when you flip a guy the ball how good he's going to be. But it's nice to know that those 2 guys for sure are pitching pretty well right now.
Has that been a question mark? Sometimes there's just not a clear-cut answer to stuff like that.
No, if there was a clear-cut answer, we'd solve it, Right. But that's what we just talked about. In order to be consistent on the field, you got to be consistent with everything you do, from your sleep to your nutrition to your habits to your energy. It's rare when you're consistent with your routine off the field, and that doesn't translate on the field. So that's just what we need in the last couple of weeks of the season here, is for guys to just be as good as they can be.
Coach, you guys have TCU coming up this weekend.
Really?
You do, yes. One of the teams that's just right above you in the standings. How important is this series, knowing that you guys might be able to help your seeding out in the Big 12 tournament with a couple of wins?
Yeah, absolutely. If when you're trying to jump people in the standings, you want to play the people right in front of you, and that's what we got. Baylor and TCU are the 2 teams right in front of us, so we couldn't ask for the schedule to be lined up any better than it is right now. We just go down there and play well. All those road games we play early, we do it for a reason, because this is a big road series, and if we go down there and attack their team like we can, I think we'll be okay. If we go down there and tippy-toe around them and just think it's TCU on their way to the 5th World Series in a row, then we probably won't play as well. But I think our guys will be confident and just be attacking hitters the whole weekend.
You mentioned consistency a minute ago, Coach. Did going on the road against Kansas, did it throw you guys out of whack in any way?
Yeah, I hate to say that, but it was different. It was when we got on the plane and got in the hotel and loaded the bus. It's like, man, we hadn't done this in a while, So, but that's just the nature of what we do. We have to do it that way. We have to play so many games on the road early, and then have a big home stretch in April to make up for it. But I think we had our feet under us. We didn't play bad down there. We just ran into a couple pitchers that pitched really good, and anybody's capable of doing that. So we're overall the last 4 or 5 weeks we've been playing pretty good. Yeah,
so no sense that would be the case as you guys go to TCU this weekend?
No, I don't think so. I think this past trip helped, to get back in the flow of a road trip, and we'll get down there and practice tomorrow night, and we always have a good practice with pretty good energy. So it's just about catching, hitting, and throwing at this point.